Automation. We have automation for lists and automation for groups. So let us go to automation for list. Automation for list allows you set automation for your broadcast list. So I have this list called new class. So I want to add automation. I click add automation. Now I'm going to explain all of this. Pay very close attention. When to send. When somebody joins this list, is what we call immediately joined. Immediately somebody joined my list, use this my WhatsApp number to send this person this message. Welcome. I can put the name, welcome John. Then I put the message I want. This is it. That is immediately joined, right? Then you can put the image or video source in MP4. Then you click add next message. Add next message now. You can now say the same day the person joined my list, but send it 2 minutes. As you can see, minutes to send after last message. So 2 minutes after sending this, send this next message. That is, after the person has joined my list, that same day he joined my list, send him this new message here. This is 2 minutes. Let's just put 2 minutes later. So 2 minutes later is going to send. So if you are using this same day joined, you don't need to use this calendar, this time, or this time zone, because you don't know the day, you don't know the time or the time zone the person is going to join your list. All right, so the day he joined the list, same day he joined the list, send this message. So let's proceed. Add next message. When to send, I can say same day joined, but 3 minutes after it has sent this last message. As you can see here, minutes to send after last message, 3 minutes. So like I said, ignore this, ignore this, ignore this, because you don't know when the person will join the list. All right, so let me just put 3 minutes, 3 minutes, minutes later, 3 minutes later. All right, so I can put the name or the phone number of the person. So that's just how you do it. Then I can now continue and say add next message. When to send, I can now say on day 1. Remember I told you when I was explaining automation days under the what import WhatsApp contact, the day the person joined is day 0. The following day is day 1. So this very automation I'm setting for this list now, day 1 means the second day. All right, so on day 1, I want him to send, I want automation to send maybe at 5:30 p.m. for example. All right, so you are going to ignore this day, ignore this time zone. Yeah, of course, you not ignore this, you put this time zone. So for Nigeria, for example, this time zone is +1. So 5:30 +1 will send at 5:30 Nigerian time. So ignore this day because you are talking about day 1. Day 1, you don't know which day is going to be. Somebody on day 1 today will be on day 2 tomorrow. Then somebody that is on day 5 today will be on day 6 tomorrow. All right, so that's how the day automation works. So I can now put the message here and say day 1 message. Type it there, put the short code, either the name or phone number, put your emoji, upload the video source. I can now say add next message and say when to send. Send maybe still day 1, but now I want him to send it by 7:45 p.m. All right, stay with me. Then of course your time zone. All right, add next message. I now say on day 2, on day 2 at 2:00 p.m. 2:00 p.m. Can you see? 2:00 p.m. at this time zone. Then I can now say, okay, now I want to send, I want to have an automation that sends to contacts on my list at a specific day. So I want everybody on my list. Maybe I'm running, maybe 18th is my birthday, and I want to do a promo. All right, I can just say, okay, on the 18th at 2:40 p.m. You can see that I didn't select anything here. I'm not selecting anything here at all because it's a specific day now. So on the 18th at 2 p.m. at this time zone, send this message. This is my birthday message. So let me just put this there. Now I want to pick a time that is close to my time now. So my time here is 1:39 p.m. So let me say I want you to send that 1:41 p.m. so that you can see how it's going to deliver. All right, 1:41 p.m. on the today's date is 17th. So on the 17th, 1:41 p.m. I want this message to be sent. So I can just add this and say, John, this is my birthday message. Something like this. Can you see? So that's how you keep adding your automation. Once you are done, you say save all my automation. Now watch what is going to happen. Let us switch. You see, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to put it on this WhatsApp here and wait for 1:41 p.m. So it's about 2 minutes to time. This is now 1:40, 1 minute to time. So while it's counting down to 1 minute, let me quickly show you some other stuffs here. So under this automation for list, right? So don't forget I'm working under this new class. So you can see all the automations I've set there. Click this automation here, 7 automations, and you will see all the automations that we have saved there. Can you see? Same day joined. Can you see? Can you see? These are the same day joined. Then immediately joined. Can you see? So the one we sent, this is my birthday message. Okay. Day 2. These are the previous automations I had on the list before I recorded this video. Can you see this one here? This is my birthday message. Can you see it? So let me switch back to WhatsApp and wait for 1:41 p.m., which is a few seconds to time. So you can see. Can you see? It just appeared there right now. So all the contacts on that list will receive that message. Can you see? That started dropping. 3 has dropped. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Because that was the time I set to send out that automation. So automation message you want to send out 2 weeks from now, just come there and set it and just go and sleep. Wamation will handle everything for you smoothly. All right. So now that is automation for list. Automation for list. Let me see, add automation, and be sure that I have addressed every options that we have here. So you can see day 5, day 10 as you want to be, or a specific day like I've explained before, right? Time and the time zone, put the message. So I think that is all for automation for list. Now let's go to automation for groups. Click automation for groups. Then select the WhatsApp number you want to set automation for. So this is the number I want to use. I can now say add automations to groups, to group. So select group. Let me select new class group. That's the group I want to set. Now automation for groups has 2 types: time-based automation and trigger word-based automation. Time-based automation means that I want the automation to start at a specific time. All right. So my time now is 1:42. I want this automation to start at 1:45 p.m. plus 1 time zone. All right. Then I can say first message. So this is like a class now. So when you have a class in a group, you put the message there. All right. At the time you want it to send, if you are using time-based automation. All right. Then put the image you want to add. So let me just pick an image. Put an image. Okay. Let me pick an image. Okay, let's just use this for the sake of this video. So let's say add next automation. This one started, this is 145. I want the next one to be maybe 146. All right. So let me say 1:46 p.m. message. Then I want the next one to be 1:47. And let me just put the message there, 1:47 p.m. message. All right, like that. So keep adding as many as you want. Once you are done, save all my automation messages. So at exactly 1:45, you will see the messages start dropping here for the group, because the contacts that are in that group are the ones that will receive the message. So my time now is 1:44. We are left with less than a minute, and you will see Wamation. I'm deliberately remaining here so that you will not say maybe I'm clicking something that's making the messages send. Once you have saved it on Wamation, you just go and sleep, right? So there's nothing else to do. So that's why I'm here, just to show you that the messages are coming by itself without any external input. Can you see? This is 1:45 on my time right now. Even you can see this is the time, 1:45. This is the first message. Can you see? So this is the group, new class. So everybody on that group now has gotten this message. All right. So if you wait again for 1:46, you will see the second message that will drop there. Third message, fourth message, fifth message, and so on and so forth. So that is how you do the automation for group for time-based automation. Now, the next one is automation for trigger word based. That is, you are holding a class in a group, which is new class. I want to use a trigger word. I want a word to be sent to that group so that my class can start. So I can say the word I want to receive here is we are ready. We are ready. So once the number receives, okay, so this is, let me quickly switch. This is 1:46. Can you see the second message? 1:46 message, it has dropped. Can you see? By itself, right? So let's go back to the one for groups. So trigger word means once this word is typed inside my group, which is this test, this new class now, right? The class should start. So send, immediately it receives we are ready. In the next 5 seconds, it should send this message. Class begins. Of course, you already know you can put your image, your video in MP4 format, and so on and so forth. So let's just put this. Now, the next message should be sent 10 seconds after this has been sent, right? So this one, let's now say 10 seconds later. 10 seconds later, right? The next one should be sent 5 seconds later. 5 seconds later. Then I can now add next message and say this one should be sent 3 seconds later. Once you are done, save all my automation. Now, watch what is going to happen. I'm going to use my phone to send that trigger word, we are ready. So let's switch to this WhatsApp here now. This is the WhatsApp. Let's go to the WhatsApp. Okay, this is the WhatsApp. Now, I'm typing on my phone now. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Watch. Can you see I've sent we are ready to the class? Can you see? Watch. 10 seconds is going to send the next message. Can you see? Class begins. Oh, that is 5 seconds. That's what I said. 5 seconds. The next message will be sent 10 seconds. Can you see? 10 seconds later. Can you see? The next one, can you see? 5 seconds later. Can you see? 3 seconds later. So I think that is the last one I put there. So that is just how the automation for groups will be. So all you need to do is customize your message, put them there, make sure you read them to know how many seconds it takes for someone to read that message and be ready to receive the next message. And you set it there and just go and sleep. 100% automation. This is what we call automation, not that nonsense. Sorry for using that word, but the ones you are using is nowhere near this automation at all. And like I said before, your phone doesn't need to be online. You don't need to have data on your phone, and all these automation messages will be sent out excellently well. Now, groups cannot take more than 256 participants, right? So by the time you are done with a group and the group is filled up with the maximum number of participants, which is 256, all you need to do is to come here. You don't need to recreate the group and you don't need to start creating the automation messages for that group again, because you have created it here for the group, for one group. So you just come here and say view automation for groups on that your WhatsApp number, right? So let us look for, this is the group I am. So either the time-based or trigger word-based. If it is time-based automation, you click and you scroll down. You can see all the messages that has been set there. Just scroll down and say, instead of saying update, you say save automation to another group. So you select the other group. Let's say you want to move it to this group, Besta 22. All right. So as you can see the message A11, A22, right? So save to selected group. Once you do that, go to the group, which is Besta 22, as you can see here. Now let us view time-based automation and see if the messages are there. Can you see A11, A22? So all the messages that you have in that group will be moved to the new group which you have selected here. All right. So, and once you have finally moved it, when you are now inside the group, you can now continue to edit the message or add more messages. Then when you're done, you click update. The same thing applies to the automation, the trigger word based automation. So this is the group, view trigger word based automation. So you just scroll down and you say save automation to another group. Then you select the group which you want to save these messages to, so that you don't need to recreate the message all over again. Once you are done, you click save to selected group, and that is how you move your automation messages to new groups. Our mission does its thing, right?